Hello. Is your name Miss Bhave? Hello. Anita. Okay. So who is that person from the simulation lab? Can I know?
Actually, Godbole madam heads the simulation lab, and she is joining. Just a minute, sir. Can you hear me?
Yeah, clearly. And I have heard that you have got a very high advanced simulation lab.
Yes, sir. We have.
Right. Do you have postgraduate courses also?
Sorry, sir.
Do you have postgraduate courses?
Postgraduate courses.
Yes, sir. We have. We are starting, and we are looking forward for ATLS and postgraduate courses.
Okay. Can you see the mannequin now? We will just focus on the mannequin.
Yeah. Yeah, sir.
Okay. So simulation lab somebody has joined. Is that Dr. Godbole?
Yeah, yeah. She is the head of simulation lab, sir. We are waiting for her.
All right. So there are certain, unique feature our mannequin have, which I will demonstrate during the demo. Okay.
Okay.
And they are different from larded or any other mannequin in the world, and they are very like the human-like simulation. I can say, like the way you encounter structure in real patient. We will discuss that.
Sir, మన మీటింగ్ सुरू झाली सर.
What the report is that? So please let me know when Dr. Godbole join us so that I can start. Dinesh, you can unmute yourself.
Hello.
Yes, Dinesh. Dr. Godbole has joined us?
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right. So let me know when Dr. Godbole joins. So we can see. I think she's there, but
recording in progress.
वेबकैम माइक्रोफोन कम कर दो. वेबकैम माइक्रोफोन से आवाज जाएगा, स्पीकर पे आवाज आएगा. आ रहा है ना आवाज, इसका आवाज आएगा. अब बोलेंगे ना तो इससे आएगा डायरेक्टली. हाँ, इससे डायरेक्टली.
त्यांचा आवाज कुठे येतोय आता? ते इकडचं तुम्ही केल्यानंतर काढून चालेल. नहीं
क्या होगा ना जब डेमो नहीं होगा
आवाज येते
Sir, go ahead. We are able to hear you.
All right, Dr. Gorbel has joined us.
या
Yes.
या गुड मॉर्निंग
Dr. Gorbel, good morning.
गुड मॉर्निंग
So, I'm Dr. Amar Chauhan, and the first mannequin I'm going to demonstrate is mannequin for doing surgical thyroidectomy. So, this is our mannequin. I will just tell about the mannequin structure. So, we have given a facial bone which indicates that this patient is likely to need a surgical try. Okay. So, this is our neck flap, the skin, simulating skin, and this is the cricothyroid membrane. So every time we do surgical try, we will have to change this membrane. And you can, I think here, that patient, like this mannequin is breathing. So this mannequin is breathing because we have device, the ventilator simulator, and this simulator is attached to the mannequin. Similarly is the case in ICD mannequin. Okay, so and we have given lung also in the surgical try because sometimes when you do surgical try, the tube may go into subcutaneous tissue. So just to double confirm that you have reached inside the airway, we have given lungs also for confirmation. Of course, you can do capnography. Now I will demonstrate the procedure. So basically, nowadays, so can you see the mannequin, ma'am?
यस सर यस
So you have to, this is first to do a laryngeal handshake. Okay, you find the anatomy of the larynx, and then you sterilize the larynx with your three fingers, two fingers like this, and the index finger you feel the cricothyroid space. Okay, and then you give approximately 1 inch long incision up to the cricoid cartilage. And of course, I told you that we have given the cricoid cartilage also. So this is the cricoid cartilage you can see. Membrane. Incision. So usually when you do in clinical circumstances, it requires membrane, ecothyroid membrane is not visible. But we will demonstrate you like it is a solid white membrane. So this is the membrane. Okay. Just to show the student that this is the membrane, solid white membrane, right? Otherwise, when you do in real life, because it is firmly adherent to the oral screen, it is not visible. So once we have given the stab, now I give the stab, then you will see or feel the gush of air. I think, can you hear that? The air is coming out from the place where they do the stab. Now we will pass the bougie, keep filling the space. Duplicate the tracheostomy tube. You can put EP tube as well. Can you hear the hissing sound? Dr. Godbole?
यस सर यस
Now we can say that we are in the airway, and when we inflate the cuff, all the cuff is broken, but and move, you can see the lungs are inflated. So that means that ensure that we are in the right place. So this is very important point when we are doing surgical practice, because in obese patient and in a high stress environment, sometimes the tube goes into subcutaneous tissue. So we have used this lung, and the airway with the ventilator. So when you breathe the membrane, you get gush of air like we get in real patient. So this was for surgical crime. Then do you have any question about this?
Sir, so that tape we have to change every now and then, na?
No, actually this flap can be used in actually for 5. And if you want to be more economical, you can use it for 6 times also. We can rotate it like this.
Yeah, how many punctures can be made with that? With that pad?
2 to 6 in this neck flap.
Uh,
This membrane you have to change every time because this is stab, so the air will escape continuously. So you will have to change CT membrane for every candidate, and you can use neck flap for 4 to 6 candidates.
okay.
Okay. And if you want to be more economical, you can use for 8 also, like we do in India most of the time. But it is not costly, man, because you are quite affordable.
Sir, excuse me, what is that white one material? White, smaller one inside, that one.
Yes, ma'am. This is the lipothyroid membrane.
Yeah, but what is that material?
Material, madam, will let you know.
I'm not getting you properly.
No, material is like it is latex and rubber, both.
अच्छा, ठीक है.
Now next, I will demonstrate ICD and meter decompression. There will be some movement of the camera, so there will be some time you will take to set up the manikin.
Sir, one thing I couldn't get it. You showed some box, na, initially. That is over there.
Simulator before that.
What is that box?
And this is a ventilator simulator I have designed.
Ah.
This inflate lungs. This gives air to the airway in manikin and it simulates breathing. So this is our product, our invention. So this is just for like simulation ventilation basically.
Yeah.
So our manikin will come with ventilator simulator so that you have real life simulation.
अच्छा.
So similarly, now we'll attach this ICD manikin to the ventilator. So that now I will explain the structure. We have like sometimes that patient is also breathing. It is just not a piece of wood.
Yeah.
So I will tell you the structure of the manikin. So this is the chest belt which he is removing. Then this is the chest belt. Okay.
Yes.
So this contains muscle, blood vessels, then you got the blood also and the subcutaneous tissue. You have to change. This can be used for 4 people ideally, but you can use it for 6 people also.
Show me inside structure, inside पीछे वाला वो flap का पीछे वाला inside one.
This one.
Yeah. Okay.
So then we have given this sternal angle. You can count the ribs. So you can feel the rib, you can feel the intercostal space, and this is the sternal angle, right, ma'am? And then this is the pleura. So pleura you have to change, and
अच्छा.
this is the lung. Like when you insert, when you do finger sweep, you will feel inflation and deflation of the lung. Can you see my lung?
Yes, I can see.
You will feel the inflation of the lung. Deflation also like this in real human patient. So you can see the inflation and deflation.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So that's the unique feature we have given. And after you have inserted the chest tube, in the drain also you will have bubbling. So now I will demonstrate the procedure.
Sir, एक minute, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
So if the lung gets punctured,
So we have to replace it. So that is why the importance of finger sweep, and the instructor has to be mindful that that's the way he should treat the candidate. Like if I do finger sweep and I like here, I'm feeling the lungs, so we can go this much inside safely. That's for the instructor to teach. So when he mounts the chest tube on the carry, he should go this much only, not this much. So that's a very important point in clinical practice also. so that you don't injure the lung. And with this trocar chest tube, it is more, all the more reason that we have some idea about the finger sweep. Of course, I don't, or international, chest tube society, they don't recommend trocar chest tube because you don't know where it is going when you puncture the skin and the subcutaneous tissue. So that's why we have given the lung. I'll show you when I do finger sweep, I know how much safely I can go inside the chest tube without damaging the lung. That is the whole point when you do the finger sweep.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am?
Yeah.
Right, most of the questions now.
Yes, sir.
So there are unique feature like in our mannequin, which to my knowledge, other mannequins don't have. We need to have lungs. That is the ultimate point. We need to be candidate. Because the whole point is that, of course, we are putting the chest too, but we should not injure the lung as well, or we should not go beyond our safety distance. So this is easily changeable. For sternal angle, we have given two spaces, fourth and fifth. You can practice according to utilization guideline, fourth or fifth, not sixth. Because I have come across specification asking ICD mannequin the sixth space. Sixth space you will enter into diaphragm on the screen on the left side and liver on the right side. So you should practice ICD either fourth or fifth. So counting from the second intercostal space, third, fourth, this is the fourth and this is the fifth. So I am going in the fourth. So just this is the intercostal space. We have to go, and now I'm feeling the ribs, upper border of the lower rib in the safety triangle. So again, 1 centimeter incision. Oh, sorry, 1 inch. That is important. Otherwise, you will not be able to insert your finger. So I will incision, dissect and dilate. And then you close your cali and you do the pleural puncture. Then you have give a feeling. Open it, bring it outside. Now you do finger sweep. Now I am feeling lungs. So now I know this much I can go safely. So now I will mount the chest tube. And this much I can go safely. So insert. Now we go. You have to go. Last hole. So we advise that when you insert in the chest tube, you can see to the ventilator. Once you feel the lungs, then you can see to the ventilator so that your lung is not damaged.
So your video is disconnected, it seems. We can't see you.
Can you see now there?
Yes.
So once we have inserted the chest tube, so we have made this button, and if you press this, then you will get bubble in the chest tube. For me, that you are inside the pleural cavity, basically. You will get intermittent
So
bubble.
your voice is not clear.
Yes, ma'am?
Voice is not clear, sir.
I am saying, once we have inserted, show the chest tube. Can you see the chest tube?
Yes, sir.
So we have given this button. When you
What
press
is
the
it?
button,
What is this? I can't get it.
listen to that, then only.
Black one.
So, but see, we have inserted the chest tube. Now we want to be sure whether we have entered into the pleural cavity or not. Because sometimes if there is a thick chest wall, the chest tube will get coiled inside the chest wall itself. So we want to be doubly sure whether we have inside the pleural cavity or not. So for that, we have given a bubbling feature in the brain. So how we do get bubbling? That you have to switch on this button, and then you will see the bubbling in the chest tube.
Okay.
And bubble you will get. So that will further confirm that yes, we are in the right space, we are in the pleural space. So
Yes.
that's the feature I'm trying to tell you. Ma'am. Apart from finger sweep and the lung, an ultimate point is that we should get some bubbling inside the brain. So you will get by pressing this button. Could you see that bubbling well?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We can see.
So that is the point that because in thick patient, sometimes the chest wall we insert, but the chest wall is coiled inside the chest wall itself, the chest tube. So just to overcome that problem in obese patient, we have given that when we teach candidate that end point is either you get blood or you get air inside the brain. That is my whole point. Just to be like on the safer side. So this is plan for chest tube, and the other side of this mannequin is the needed decompression of the tension pneumothorax. So again, we have given two spacing, 4 at the 5th. So when you press this button, can you see this button? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Can you see this button?
Yes, yes.
So
We can.
when you press this, that it automatically creates tension pneumothorax. You don't have to bang manually.
Acha.
So we have pressed this button. Okay. So we have pressed this button and it automatically creates tension pneumothorax. So we can give either in the 4th or in the 5th intercostal space. Just adhere to beat every line. So you will get air. Can you see air, ma'am, in the syringe?
Yes, yes.
And if you disconnect, you see gushing of air. Could you hear that?
We can't, sir.
Okay, I'll just demonstrate one more time. So this is the air we are getting.
Bubbles we can see air. Air.
And now you will see the hissing sound.
We may not appreciate the sound, but we can see the bubbles.
Because this, I don't know, this camera is having microphone or
No problem.
you will hear hissing sound. So that is another point. So we have given two spaces, 4th and 5th, and these are auto-sealable. So these two spaces are auto-sealable. You can have multiple punctures.
Yeah.
So this one ICD and the needle decompression mannequin. Okay. Next, I will demonstrate intra-osseous access because that is being shown nowadays. Earlier, it was thought that intra-osseous access is only for pediatric patients, but now we are getting patients in universal improvement country. Like it is a paramedical skill. They are doing in the pre-hospital scenario. So it is very important, and we have designed IU access for real patient also. I think I have sent you a video, and I am doing that on real patient also, in adult also. So earlier it was thought to be a pediatric skill, but nowadays, like in cardiac arrest or whenever you have difficult vascular access, you please go for IU access because resuscitation is a time-dependent process.
Sir, one question about that ICD model. Hello. Sir, can you upgrade our own model? We have ICD models with us, but there are no lungs. So can you upgrade our models?
No, no, ma'am, because then chest belt will not go with your mannequin, our chest belt.
Okay.
No, I will upgrade your lab, the lab whole lab. So this is IU access mannequin. We have given this equal to velocity.
Yes.
So the landmark for doing IU access, of course, you put a pillow, roll our towel, the ankle joint, and this is the people to see, and we have to go anterometer surface. So this is the skin we have given, and this is the medial diameter. So anteromedial surface. This is the anterior, this is the medial surface, and this is the pad we have given. So this is replaceable pad, and you will get blood circulation also. So once you have used it another time, we need to change it, and it is easily you can insert.
Sir, how many times can we use it?
Madam, this is your space. You can use 20, 30, 40 times. But you have a bigger area so that it is economical.
Yeah.
So and these are the needles. Three types of needles.
Sir, and what is that black you told us? Black near the ankle?
That this is our design, basically.
I'm not getting it, sir. Voice is not clear.
No, this thing you are asking. What are you asking? I could not get your answer. I mean question.
Sir, not getting it clearly. What you are saying, I'm not getting it.
So I'm going to demonstrate now IU access.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay,
I
yeah.
got that. I got that.
So we have basically made three. See what I was saying. We have IU access for real patient also, and these are our needles. Like basically, there are three types of needles.
Okay.
So depending upon the weight, up to 40 kg, you have to use red needle. More than 40, yellow. Blue. And obese and for humerus, you have to use yellow needle. Okay.
Okay.
So and these are basically real patient needles. These one of polycarbonate, and these we have got for demo purposes. So they are different needles. So I'll be using a demo needle that I was saying. So now these are adult in PBR, we will be using blue needle. Where in humerus we have to use yellow needle. And if the patient is less than 40 kg, we have to use red needle. So we are doing PBL IU access and in the adult patient. So we will be obviously more than 40 kg. So we will use blue needle. So feed the needle to velocity and just 1 to 2 fingers or 1 to 2 centimeters on the anterometer surface. Go approximately 90 degrees because people are going, toward caudal side, but angle has to be 90 degrees. And you apply slight pressure going inside. So once you get the giveaway feeling, you stop there. You engage the power driver, remove the spigot, and then you aspirate. So you will get blood. I am doing it myself in patient. This is what we get, and this is what we feel, giveaway feeling. And then you connect the connector. This is the needle fixer. This is the connector. And when you are doing IO access in real patient, you have to use some kind of pressure device for giving infusion. So this is the whole assembly. So we have divided this IO power driver and these needles. And this is being done in adult patients also quite frequently. Patient of cardiac arrest, septicemia, whenever there is a difficult vascular access, we should go for IO. It is just, I think you have seen, just take only 20 seconds, 30 seconds, at the most 40 seconds. So I would recommend first go for tibial IO, and once the resident or doctors are confident, then you can go for humeral IO. So we have mannequin for humeral IO access. Why humeral IO? Because in tibia the flow is up to 6 liters per hour, where in humerus it is 13 liters per hour. So when you need rapid infusion or you need more than one IO for resuscitation, like in polytrauma patient, you can put one tibia and one humeral IO. So it's a very simple life-saving skill. We must teach our doctors, our residents, and critical care doctors also. It's not being done in India. I have designed for real patient cancer and I'm doing it. And there's no problem absolutely at all whatsoever. People have different kind of misconceptions, but they are not there. People think of fracture, people think of sepsis, but the scenario is difficult vascular access. We have to save life. Then we think about other causes. So sepsis that they are less than 1%. So for my point of view, it is a very simple life-saving skill. Since our doctors are load exposed, they are not teaching. Of course, earlier I was also doing the bone marrow, but now we have a power driver and the reader. So I think we should teach our residents, our doctors also. And now it has become a mandatory skill order in 18 years also.
Instead of that drill, whatever you are using, can we use our needle? With only needle, can we insert it inside?
No, madam, actually, that in a stressful scenario, the needle will not be useful. So now we have power driver and needle in India. I would recommend, my request to you will be, rather, I would urge you to use our power driver and needle so that they get used to the system. Right? Of course, you can do with bone marrow needle, but I'm not sure about the success rate. The first pass success with the IO power driver is more than 90%. Because that's what we want in emergency. First pass success. We just can't keep fiddling with the patient for 10 minutes. So for greater first pass success, more than 90%, 95% use iodine and the power and the needle, the power system and the needles. Bone marrow, I don't know how much you will take time to drill inside the bone marrow. Your needle might get broken, it gets blunt, and you may not get what you're trying to achieve. That is resuscitation. And nowadays in America and Western countries, European countries, it is a time-dependent resuscitation, and we must do to avoid mortality and morbidity. So my request to you, it is not costly, it is a simple, device. Once they get exposed to this mannequin training, definitely they can start doing it real patient also. And that's what we have made for real patient also. So of course, when people not having, we will be using bone marrow needle, but now it is a simple, low-cost device, and better we expose our residents to modern, gadgets for resuscitation at least. That would be my request to you.
Okay, sir.
So, any questions regarding IU, ma'am? This is not very costly. It's simple, like you can see, it is a simple. Anybody can master this skill. Just he needs to do 5 or 6 times, because there are no major surrounding structure here that can be damaged. So it is a very simple, safe, I would say, and it is being done in the hospital arena, 3 hospital network, 3 hospital care. So all the more reason, I think we should be able to be in our emergency department. Yes, right, ma'am?
Sir, with one mannequin, how many extra those parts you are supplying? That removable part,
We will be
replaceable
supplying
part?
only one part with each mannequin.
Yeah. Okay.
Each mannequin will come with the original part only.
And how much it costs, sir?
We'll
For
let you, ma'am.
replaceable part. Replaceable part.
We'll give you, we'll mail you. So next is just stop the bleed. The cap turbine is again a very simple device to stop arterial bleed. And nowadays, the stroke to bleed program is going like CPR in America, and that's what we need to teach. It's a simple cat lubricant. This is a cat lubricant we have designed, and this is used to stop arterial bleed, not only venous bleed. So basically, when we teach stop the bleed scenario, basically there are three types of manual you need to teach. So this is our stop the bleed mannequin. So once we press this button, so this is activated, you will get bleeding.
Sir, display is not there. Yes. We can't hear you, sir.
Can you hear me now, ma'am?
Yes.
So we have pressed this button. So now the blood has come to the wound. Now this is a simple scenario, simple wound, simple bleeding. What you do, you just press the wound with whatever cloth, whatever, like if you are in the field, chunni or dupatta, you just press the wound. That's the first manual you do, right? But if you have a hole, like in blast injury, so you need to, you know, tag the wound. That is the second scenario. But now, if it is a torrential bleed, like there's a patient of gunshot in the thigh, or somebody has, assaulted somebody with a broken glass bottle or with a knife, and he is bleeding continuously, then you need to apply vacuum again. So we have given the simulation.
Yes.
So the blood will come. Okay, now apply. So now we 2 inch above the wound, we need to apply this cat lubricant. So this is very effective. Very effective. I'm using it myself because I'm a medicine physician, and we have found it very life saving. So once it is you have to tighten the windlass. So this is the windlass roll you have to tighten, and then you have to write the timing also. Like if you're in the field or you are doing a inter-hospital transfer, then you write the time also. And this can be safely applied up to 4 to 6 hours.
Okay.
Right now. So this is the cat lubricant. Like this is very simple, I would say not even a device, but it's a lubricant, and it can save lots of lives. Because I myself had to use one patient few years back when he came with a broken beer bottle, and even surgeon was not able to stop his bleed. It was with the high upper thigh. But if we apply lubricant, it will stop the hemorrhage immediately. And how do you know that you have tightened it adequate your note? You should not be able to press, you pass your finger, your three finger. So if you are not able to pass your finger, the tourniquet, that means it's adequately fastened. So this is stop the bleed, and this is in ATLS, but most of the centers are not they are not aware about the cat lubricant. So we have designed this, man. We have designed all things which are necessary to save somebody's life in trauma. Basically, I'm interested in trauma, and this is our mannequin. So this is our stop the bleed mannequin. If you have any question, ma'am.
Sir, how to fill blood inside?
Yeah, we have a port there. So you can fill. Can you see, ma'am, this is a port?
Yes, sir.
So once it gets inflated, all our mannequin will come with a port, even central line also, and like a cyclic tap or fluid tap. So we have given the port so that you can refill at your center.
And afterward, how it can get dried? After using it, how the inside structure gets dried? Dry होना चाहिए ना वो?
This one
Inside
is
वाला.
right. This one wound.
No, no, inside whatever we are filling it with blood, na inside.
Inside there will be blood all the time in the pipeline. Which structure you want to dry? I'm not getting you.
Inside there is some tube or something is there, na inside.
No, that is closed inside. You don't worry. This is like, I mean, nothing to worry about or concern. There will be some blood in the tube all the time.
Okay, because what we are doing now, whenever we are teaching IV insertion, means intracate insertion, for those models, after using those models, afterwards we are keeping the inside tube for drying purpose. So that's how I asked.
So, well, actually, because we have given a pressure system here, because that pressure system propels the blood. So, for there, because there is a chance that the tubing might get blocked, and when you do pressure IV insertion, you might not get the blood. But here we have the pressure system, so we are not worried about that. That's why. If there is a blood, let it be there. If you don't have any problem. Right, ma'am? That's why.
Yeah.
Now, where we have a very good molar patient for teaching trauma, whether ATLS or non-ATLS. IGV. Then should I show you? Just have a look at the IGV because we have electronic pulses, not the manual one. I'll just show you. Take 1 minute. And we have ultrasound guided vascular pad also. Now we have ultrasound guided central line also. So this is our mannequin for central line. Now these are IJV and femoral, but we have now subclavian also. The only advantage we have over other mannequins that when you press this button, so you will feel femoral pulses. If you can just show. If I insert, you can have the pulsation.
Yes, sir. Yes.
So that you don't have to bag manually to get the pulses. Right, demonstrate the procedure, ma'am, tomorrow.
Yes.
So I'm feeling the pulse here. Can you see this thing up? Just occlude the femoral artery and just go medial to it. At a angle of 45 degrees. Aiming towards the umbilicus. So once you get blood, you can pass the guide wire to the other port. We recommend using this type of needle because if you use simple needle, then the needle is likely to get exposed. So there should not be any resistance. You can pass the guide wire. Move the needle. The guide wire. So then we do dilatation. Good. Healing femoral artery is a very, I think, good advantage. You dilate in and out movement. Stabilizing the guide wire all the time. That's very important. Hold the guide wire. Somebody should hold the guide wire. And then you can insert the guide wire. You can insert the whole length. You can see the blood. You can
Yes.
both put categorization, but just to have longer life of the mannequin, we recommend like you puncture the femoral vein with your needle and just pass the guide wire. And rest of the simulation you do. Rest of the longer life of the brain. So now we have ultrasound guided also, central line, ultrasound guided. And we have simple ultrasound guided vaginal pad also.
That is there for femoral and for IJV.
And
Ultrasound guided.
subclavian also, ma'am.
No, for ultrasound guided one.
Ultrasound guided we have only two, IJV and subclavian. But if we want, we can make femoral also. Because we just wanted to make a small mannequin ultrasound guided. So I have given IJV and subclavian because subclavian is the best. Either there is a head trauma or there is a pelvic injury, so it is difficult to do IJV and femoral also. So better you go for subclavian. That is the, the line, central line, which that is like used for hemodialysis also. So I always prefer putting a subclavian line. Because of the head trauma, we cannot rotate the head. Because of the pelvic trauma, we cannot manipulate the pelvic. Femoral will be difficult. So, but for teaching purpose, for the novices, we must teach from the femoral because that is safe. Because there is no major underlying structure. So, if you want ultrasound guided central line, femoral also we will make for you. But in standard mannequin, we have only IJV and subclavian. And before that, we have a ultrasound guided vaginal pad. I will demonstrate that. I'll show you guys now molar patient. Molar patient.
Yes.
Then there will be some movement of the camera. So I will disappear for 2 minutes. We are setting the molars.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am. The molars. And ma'am, anything you want to discuss regarding simulation, you can let me know.
Sir, what about the after sale service?
After sale service will be as soon as possible. You have any problem? No problem at all. We will replace if it is an emergency. We will repair if you can give us some time. So that will not be any problem. Because I am myself is a practicing doctor. I'm not like a truly business person. So I am concerned about my reputation also.
Yeah.
So I don't want to sell mannequin and disappear. Right?
Yes.
So don't worry about the after sales. I myself will come. Because I'm trainer also. And that's what I want to do on a large scale. Training not only ATLS but non-ATLS. Our ambitious doctor. At least they should know ABCD. They should not like get frozen when some only trauma situation comes. They should be able to do some kind of intervention. That's my purpose. ATLS is definitely good, but we will teach ABCD to all our intern, house surgeons. That will be a great step. So my purpose is that only. And not only ATLS, we have resuscitative hysterectomy also, mannequin. We have resuscitative thoracotomy also. We have, high-end mannequin also. But only life saving. If you have to save life, then we have mannequin for that.
Achha. Gagandeep, do you have any question to ask? Huh? You can ask me.
They are showing the line. Not showing any neural and resistance.
That height was pure. No. Visceral layer to be having parietal layer that we are moving. No, not functioning. तो लंग फंक्शन नहीं होगा. लंग और प्लूरा के बीच में जो जगह है ना, वहां से ट्यूब अंदर जाए. लंग पंक्चर किया तो बाद में दूसरे that space is empty, so air is there.
That one they will function the lung.
नहीं
The lung
नहीं लंग भी फंक्शन किया वहां ना कुछ प्रेशर ते वो प्रेशर कम ज्यादा हो
No one.
हाँ वो नहीं
Because वहाँ पे मैंने इनका जो you want a proper visceral and practical.
विस्तरण में अब तो नहीं दिखाई you can ask. बोलते हैं sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Another doctor is there, Dr. Gagandeep. She wants to ask you something.
Okay.
Come.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yes, yes. Good afternoon. Very good afternoon.
I'm Dr. Agarwal. Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, I can. But little bit louder if you can speak.
Sir. Actually, I want to ask you one question. You have shown us the parietal layer for ICD insertion, but there is, in the model, there is no visceral layer.
We cannot have visceral layer. It's attached to the lungs. I mean, for demo purposes, it will be very difficult to have a visceral layer. Because ultimately we have to, puncture the parietal flora only. That will be like going too much into details.
Okay.
I mean, visceral flora is attached to the lung, and it will restrict the movement of inflation or deflation of the lung. But if you want, that will be slightly costly, and we will make visceral flora also. But our purpose here is to, to teach the chest tube insertion, and we can just discuss that parietal flora and visceral flora, like where they are and where the fluid is collected or where the air is collected, because usually they are giving a scenario for tension pneumothorax. That you will appreciate much more on ultrasound, because when you see the lung movement, then we can say that this is the parietal flora. When we give local, then it is the visceral flora which causes pain, right? So that way, I think for me, it will be too much going into details as far as training is concerned.
Okay.
But you are right, visceral flora we can discuss.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. One thing. So, yes. Let's start. So, this is our molar patient. Basically, this is a patient of polytrauma, and he is artery-sensorium. So he has just come to our emergency department, and we have given respiration also. So he having tachypnea. Can you notice, ma'am? Just rise.
Yes, sir.
So okay. So now the important thing is that now we know the patient is snoring and his tongue has fallen back. I mean,
Sir, your video we can't.
just one minute, 1 second.
Yes.
So the important point is for candidates to learn how to do a jaw thrust. So in this mannequin, we have given the fact that patient is snoring, and if we do jaw thrust,
Jaw thrust.
so his snoring has disappeared. So we have given some objective data, like now, till now we have been teaching jaw thrust in TLS also, but we don't know what happens actually. So once we have done jaw thrust, his respiration has become, regular. His airway has opened up basically. That is the point we want to, stress upon by doing the jaw thrust and by giving that scenario of snoring. So now we have done jaw thrust, and when you assess, now I will make a scenario for tension pneumothorax. You can see he has having the chest rise. That is primarily because of the ventilator simulator. Right, ma'am? So now we want to set up a scenario for tension pneumothorax. So we will decrease the chest rise on the right side, because they are injury on the right side. We should suspect something. In ATLS, we have to be biased. So now, if you notice, it is the right and left side only which is rising, not the right side. So the left side is rising, to the right side. And if we apply this valve, you know, and if we auscultate, then the breath sounds are diminished on this side. Also, their breath sound, and they are telltale signs. And if I press, I want to see that the patient grows. That is something he is here, and we need to look for. So that he has got multiple rib fracture. Okay, madam, and they are distended veins. So now this is the scenario for tension pneumothorax. And if we get an X-ray, so we will ask them to read this X-ray. And we have ultrasound simulator also. If you keep the probe here, then on the monitor you will see absent lung sliding sign. So lung sliding sign will not be there. So we have that simulator also. So now see in resuscitation, you have to assess and resuscitate. So you can do needed decompression in this patient. Needed decompression. So we have given tension pneumothorax, and once you have done needed decompression, then we will open the valve and the chest size again will be uniform. So this is the switch. It will create the tension pneumothorax. This is the tension we are relieving, and this is the air coming out. Now you can see chest has started rising on the right side also. So basically we are demonstrating a scenario for tension pneumothorax. Okay, that was the breathing, but you can have pneumothorax also. Like you can make a scenario for pneumothorax also if we show them this X-ray and this ultrasound. There is a collection of fluids and this X-ray. So if you want to discuss tension pneumothorax, we can show them that X-ray and we can do needle decompression. But if you want to play scenario for pneumothorax, so we can have these findings, this X-ray and this ultrasound findings. Now in circulation band, we have given pulses. You can feel femoral pulses and you can feel PPA also. Why PPA? Because we have given fracture here and again catastrophic bleed we have given. So you can teach them how to apply catheterization. Okay, ma'am.
Yes.
We have given pelvic fracture also. So we will run the scenario, patient vitals changing rapidly, going into hypotension, and again we have resuscitated the patient, we have given fluid, we have even started blood, but still patient blood pressure is going up. So what is the cause? So in polytrauma, usually we need to screen out pelvic. So this is the X-ray. So they will say there's a fracture, and then we will teach them how to apply pelvic binder. So we have given here basically greater token. This is very important because we need to apply pelvic binder at greater token. That is the thing which is the most important when we apply pelvic binder. So we can teach them how to bind a pelvic binder. Okay. And before we do splinting, we need to feed GPA. So you can feed GPA in this patient. We have given this pulse only for this purpose because we need to do neurovascular examination. And then we can make, like the veins are not available scenario. And what will you do? Then you can do IO access. So we have given IO access also in this last patient. So they can try IO access. Immediately they can do IO if they are not able to find vein. So what I was saying, ma'am, like in APLS, there is a circulation station. So I can make a full body mannequin. We can give like pelvic binder. Greater to greater has to be there. This catastrophic bleed for cat communicate, and for IU access, this IU access also. So I can combine it because that will be using vascular station. You will have to keep a full body mannequin for pelvic binder. So my idea was to give you a full body mannequin with pelvic binder, with catastrophic hemorrhage for captivity and IU access. Right, man? So
Yes.
that's what I was thinking, and that is good also. And now the patient is in outer sensorium. So I have given his left pupil is dilated, and there is a hidden angle. So basically, we will ask, we will teach them, and we will ask candidate to find out all the injuries, when they are able to, locate all the injuries or not, according to ATLS protocol or ABCD protocol. Then we have to user read. So sometimes there is a user read, and we must not put Polish catheter. So sometimes that is done, and it's called major problem. You can have the read. Can you see, ma'am?
No, it is not clear, sir.
User read.
There should be white background, I think, then only we will be able to see.
But there is a spot of, we will make it right back. Oh, yeah. That's it. What are we? So we have given a port, like when you are running the scenario, you can insert 10 ml of that fluid, and then you will see the blood oozing out from the meters. Can you see?
Yeah.
It?
Yes, sir.
Oh, so you can make, so that the point is like to the resident or to our intern, that when you encounter this kind of you must not attempt catheterization, and that is very important. I have seen patients being catheterized and causing further damage. Because one of the principles of trauma care is don't do further trauma. And then if you want to do a low growth, then we have given back injury. That is the back injury. They should do low growth. Can you see, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Yes. And then and if you want to run a stab injury scenario, chest stab injury, so we'll replace this nipple. So we have preset ultrasound simulator with preset. So with patient stab injury coming to your PGD department with unstable vital, first thing you do is ultrasound to try to find the status of the card. So we can discuss now stab injury. It is only for not only for active but multidisciplinary, like your surgery, your CR team can come and we can have an interdisciplinary simulation. Like a patient of stab injury has come, how will you manage? So we'll do first focus, and in focus we have cardiac component finding. So what they are going to do? The patient, if the patient is highly unstable, goes to OR, and if it's stable, then you can do some kind of pericardial synthesis. But ideally, patient of stab injury should around the heart to go to OR. They should have OR resuscitation, not resuscitation in ED, because they can arrest any time. So that's one the message we can give to our interdisciplinary team. That any patient coming with stab injury and unstable virus, and you do focus and there's a fluid around the heart, you need to take him to direct to OR. These patients need OR resuscitation, and that's what is not being done in India. And I have seen, and they are being reported also on conferences, the patient of this time we took him to CT and patient arrested. So that is the way like we can see, because we have to find out rapidly in ABCD protocol, life-threatening injury, and resuscitate accordingly. So these are the different scenarios, and you can see. And we have pericardial effusion here in this patient also. This is landmark based. So I'll just show you. Although nowadays it is focus based, ultrasound guided. Whenever you have ultrasound facility, you must use ultrasound. So you go towards the left shoulder, and you can do pericardial synthesis. Sometimes it is life saving because we are a resource challenged country. Everything might not be available. Whatever we have, we must give some chances or option to all the patients, even in resource limitations. Now, pericardial synthesis is optional in AKRS, but in Indian setting, it is better because if you save one life, that will be good enough. So we should know this skill because we don't be having all the time ultrasound or all the everything. But if you can do patient is dying, what else you can do? You do whatever you can do. Sometimes these things help and patients are saved. So that was very scientific. And yeah, in this patient, you demo करना. So madam, we have pulses. Okay. Guided customer access. That's the last mannequin. Last.
Which one, sir?
That is also not for ATLS, but for your institute. How to do an ultrasound guided vascular access pad. Nowadays, because of the patient safety, like it is better to put central line under ultrasound guided, So we have made a ultrasound guided vascular pad. So you can teach your student how to navigate your needle, how to make the probe position, and how to have a hand-eye coordination. So I just demonstrate our vascular pad. That's for you, for not for ATLS, but for you. Otherwise, just for your, if you have, it's good. But we have very quite low cost vascular pad. I just want to demonstrate to you. I think that's another 5 minutes. We have another mannequin also. If you have any requirement, we will have demo later on. But these are the, for me, if you ask my opinion, vascular access ultrasound is very important. So we should start teaching how to manipulate the probe and the needle on the ultrasound guide. Just another 2 second, man. Machine is starting up. I hope, ma'am, you are finding it engaging. I hope I'm not boring you. Start.
तो इको ही हो रहा है शायद कम यूपी
This is our ultrasound guided vascular pad. Or so we have given 2 vessels. This is one vessel. Can you see my vessel on the screen?
Yes.
And this is another one. So I will just remove the screen. You have to bring in the middle and it's a not it. So here. Here. In the middle of the probe. You can see on the screen. Can you see my needle or not?
No, sir. Yeah. We can.
Slightly later. This is the needle hitting the vessel. You can see it is creeping to the vessel wall. Can you see me on the screen?
Yes, sir, we can.
So I am now going inside. And if you aspirate, you will get blood. This is our reader. The needle is blocked, but we can see that's our reader. You can see inside the vessel. Yes, yeah.
Yes, yes.
You can see that I have closed the vessel. So now it is in the middle. That's our needle tip. On the screen. That's our needle tip bag. This is moving. So basically, this is for practicing ultrasound guided vascular access. So these are short axis. Now I know most of the long axis. So you focus the vessel. This is the vessel wall. And then the 45 degrees. Advancing slowly. That's our needle coming. And now I'm doing vessel wall. And now I'm going. Can you see my needle entering the human?
Yes, sir.
And we must aspirate blood because sometimes you are posted to vessel and you don't get any blood and you think you are inside the vessel. So for that confirmation we have given blood simulation.
Yeah.
It is like the basic model for initiating our resident doctors in ultrasound guided vascular access. So that's one product I wanted to show because there is concern about patient safety. Any question, ma'am, you want to ask about this vascular pad? And you can have multiple punctures.
So, sir, that skin is different one. Ultrasound की skin जो है, आपके mannequin की skin या ऊपर वाला जो structure है, that is specialized one or what?
This is a specialized one, ma'am. This one?
Outside one. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So can we replace that afterwards after 15 punctures, 20 punctures?
No, you can do more than 200 punctures in this.
Acha.
200. And then you have to buy a new one, man. This is new that flow. Everything is not replaceable, otherwise we will be starving.
Okay.
Now I'm dedicated to simulation only, and of course I have to practice. But my major time is spent on simulation. So this is our own product.
Very good. Very nice.
If you want the material?
This material, no? Ultrasound material.
Yes, ma'am. So then you can partner with us and we'll let you know the material also, ma'am. Anyway, so but this is basic model, madam. We can start teaching our resident ultrasound, ED, so that they don't waste time. Because in ultrasound guidance, the first pass is again. In resuscitation, the problem is first pass. First pass intubation, first pass vascular access, and these are the things we have basically we have been emphasizing upon. It's not only first pass because we are obsessed nowadays with first pass intubation only. But for intubation also, you know, meds, you know, induction agent, you need to give induction agent, paralyzing agent. If you don't have vascular access, how will you give? So for intubation also, you could go for vascular access and give medication. You can give blood also. I've been plated to IU access in one 4-year-old child with the dengue hemorrhagic shock. So we are doing these things. That's why we are telling you and we are showing this. And we want these things to be widespread. They're not very complicated things. They are very simple things to do and can save lives. That is the most important point. So I think we are done with our demo. Anything else? No, that is, we have like disseminated shortly also. If your OBG staff is interested in or your ED physician are interested in practicing, we can have a demo for that also. Later on, not today. Because that's a expensive.
We can plan till that time. You can send us videos for the same.
Right, ma'am. I'll send you.
Yes. Nilesh, do you want to ask anything else? तुम्हाला काही विचारायचंय का अश्विनी, निलेश?
Ma'am, speak by Nilesh. You from biomedical department?
Yeah.
Engineering. So that I can guarantee you there's no issue as far as skin and other material are concerned. They are just like human beings, and you will not face any issue because it is being used in areas in Jaipur. We have started in Vijayawada, St. Joe's, Bangalore, Namsi, Delhi, Imphal, and lot of other places also. We do critical care with Liverpool faculty all over India, and our manikins are used. Critical care conference, Hyderabad 2020. So most of the time when you need these skills, our mannequin are basically used in India because our mannequins are affordable and quite low cost. Before they were quite low cost.
Okay, sir. So you will just send us the quotation in detail.
Right, ma'am. Yeah. Okay, ma'am. Then bye bye. Thank you for your time.
मेरा फर्स्ट सैलरी का मतलब कुछ भी है मैं रिटर्न कर दूंगा अभी तक जब तक आप रूम में दे दीजिए मैं मेरे गले में ही रखता हूँ कहीं नहीं रखूंगा कोई नहीं लेके जाएगा बंद करता हूँ
आता हा जो आहे ना कॅमेरा